This video is a bit dated, but it's incredible, so I definitely want to show it to you. We are in Pune, India. On a normal day, some passers-by start filming a scene that leaves everyone speechless. A seemingly harmless boy is attacked by a mugger determined to steal his belongings. Tension grows as the two begin to fight, and the situation seems to precipitate. But what nobody expected is the reaction of the boy, who manages to defend himself in a way that leaves everyone stunned. I won't anticipate anymore. I want you to watch and judge for yourself. In the next video, we are in Hohenstein-Ernsthal, Germany, last year. After the recent death of his mother, due to causes that everyone superficially attributes to his advanced age, Klaus has decided to sell the family home. Before handing it over to the new owners, he has to clear out the space and sort out a few things. While exploring the cellar, Klaus comes across a disturbing discovery. Among the general clutter, a series of dolls stand out. Klaus has the strange feeling that they are watching him, as if they have a life of their own. He remembers his mother often ranting about these dolls, telling stories of how they had brought bad luck to the family. Klaus cannot help but wonder if that was the real cause of his mother's death. What do you think? We are in Zabrze, Czech Republic, February 2018. During a day of adventures in the forest, a group of boys come across a strange door hidden next to a drainage ditch. Curiosity drives them to explore, and as a joke they decide that one of them must go inside to see what is inside. At first, the atmosphere is light and full of laughter, but the fun quickly fades when Jan, approaching the door, notices something moving inside the room. With his heart in his throat, he stops, uncertain whether to open it or not. A long-limbed figure with humanoid features moves in the shadows. The boys, now panicking, wonder what that presence could be and why that door had been closed for so long. We see what Jan has recorded with his mobile. In the next video, I want to show you we are on the shores of Lake Toba in Indonesia. Last year, a local fisherman named Adi caught something incredible with his mobile phone. While he was fishing in the lake, he noticed an unusual fish swimming in the water. Its snout seemed to have human features. That discovery caused great concern among residents, bringing to mind a local legend about Nai Toba, a troubled soul who, after being tricked and killed, turned into a fish with human features. It is said that anyone who encounters this fish is doomed to experience a nightmare, tormented by the vision of familiar faces emerging from the depths of the lake. It is said that people who have seen Nai Toba will later be haunted by misfortune and disease. Adi's video has struck terror in the community, and many are beginning to fear that the fish could be a sign of misfortune. And do you believe in legends? In the next video, we travel to Viseu, Portugal, January 2019. Employees of a paper factory arrived each morning to find objects scattered and upside down: pens, papers, and even chairs. At first, they thought it was some thieves, but they soon realized that nothing was missing. After weeks of this strange phenomenon, the director finally decided to install security cameras, convinced that this was the only way to find out what was going on. But what the footage revealed was unbelievable. I don't want to reveal any more. Let's watch together. Jasper, Indiana, June 2021. One of our channel subscribers sent us this video. While playing video games upstairs, Mark hears noises coming from downstairs. Thinking that his girlfriend, a nurse who was coming home after a long night shift, had returned home, he decides to go check on her. Mike calls his girlfriend's name, but receives no answer. The air around him seems to get heavier and colder, and the noises continue to get louder. With a mixture of concern and curiosity, he is about to descend the stairs. But what interrupts him will leave you speechless. Mike realizes that the presence in the house is in no way material. He immediately realizes that he is dealing with something supernatural. Let's see. Wonsan, North Korea, April 2023. Some passers-by witness an absurd scene, and Minji managed to capture it with her mobile phone. One afternoon, while walking with her friends, she notices strange lights shining in the sky, shrouded in thick fog, giving the impression of an alien spaceship emerging from another dimension. Fascinated and frightened, Minji starts recording, hoping to capture this extraordinary phenomenon. With her heart pounding, she posted the video on her social media, where it was immediately removed. Unfortunately, we know that the video is no longer visible in North Korea. Why did the government want to hide that event? It is clear that something bigger is at stake. In the next disturbing video, we are in Gjirokastër, Albania, August 2017. Arben decides to move into the house of his parents, who recently passed away. As soon as he arrives, Arben perceives a strange atmosphere enveloping the house, and already in the first few days, he begins to notice disturbing phenomena, objects moving on their own, whispers in the middle of the night, and a feeling of being watched. As the days pass, the presence of a child becomes more and more palpable. Arben begins to hear childish laughter coming from empty rooms and to see an elusive figure seemingly playing in the garden. Reflecting on his parents' stories, he remembers that they had mentioned an older brother who had tragically died as a child due to a serious illness. His mother said that his spirit still wandered around the house, seeking comfort. In the video, I show you one of the many moments captured by Arben. Agropoli, Italy, August 2021. One morning, like many others, Marco is preparing to leave for work. But as he approaches his car, he is confronted with an unexpected scene. His neighbor Luca's motorbike is leaning against the door, causing obvious damage to the bodywork. At that point, Marco decides to contact Luca to clarify the situation, but the latter claims to know nothing about it. The two condominiums, both struck by the strangeness of the incident, then asked to see the recordings of the condominium garage's relic cameras. What they discover is something they could never have imagined. The images show Luca's motorbike moving on its own, as if it had been driven by an invisible driver. The two men stand open-mouthed as they watch the motorbike tilting and moving towards Marco's car. It is evident that something supernatural is happening. In today's latest video, we move to Minot, North Dakota. It is September 2022. On any given evening, surveillance cameras in a backyard capture a disturbing scene. A neighbor, a woman named Sarah, moves in an unnatural, animalistic manner next to her parked car. The next day, the neighbors decide to ask her for an explanation of her bizarre behavior. But she appears visibly surprised and confused, as if she has no recollection of having done anything strange at all. She apologizes and downplays the incident. Rumors begin to circulate in the neighborhood. Was it really Sarah? Or could there be something more sinister at play? Some begin to speculate that it could be a mimic, a creature that takes on people's appearance to fool others. Let's see.